I'm sorry, Your Majesty. We've searched every part of the city. We've searched the townsfolk. We've searched the businesses. We've searched the catacombs. But nothing has been found. She's nowhere to be found.
And if I'm remembering correctly, I told you fools you were not to return to me without the girl.
We're sorry, my queen.
But ma'am, you can't be serious. We've searched every nook and cranny with no success. Our soldiers are exhausted and your people are growing concerned. I mean, couldn't you just simply let her go? I mean, wasting all of our efforts over some stupid peasant girl. I've never seen any other queen.
Excuse me? Some stupid peasant girl?
Oh boy.
He's fucked.
That girl humiliated me in front of my people, committed the crime of witchcraft, and is now hiding from my authority. And as such, she will pay. So I don't care how much gold you offer, what you have to destroy, or who you have to hurt. You could burn this whole city to ash for all I care. But I want the girl alive.
Yes, my queen, but...
You still have the gall to question me. Pathetic. The punishment for insubordination is death. You know that better than anyone, and yet, you still stand here, disobeying my direct orders. I pray the gods above show you mercy. Now then, does anyone else have something to say?
No, Your Majesty.
No, ma'am.
Good. Now dispose of this body and find the damn girl.
My queen.
What now, Captain?
The girl. We found her.
What?
We found her just outside of the cathedral. We have her placed in one of the prisoners' carriages just outside of the palace. Should I bring her inside?
Yes, please do. As for the rest of you idiots, get out.
Yes, my queen. God, I've never seen her like this before.
Ever since she's been hunting for this girl, Queen Mara's been a completely different person. What did that girl really do to her?
Excellent. I've been waiting for this. Get out of my sight.
Yes, my queen.
Oh, and have those guards sent to the dungeon for me. I wish to have them tortured for speaking ill of their queen.
I see. Right away.
Welcome, witch. Though, I probably shouldn't give you any formalities. You really don't deserve it after all you've done. Do those ropes hurt? Did my guards tie them too tight? Poor girl. I would offer to loosen them, but I'll be quite honest. I quite enjoy seeing you like this. Seeing you put in your place. Does me pulling your hair like that hurt? Well, you better get used to it, darling. No struggling. You'll only hurt yourself. And don't even think about using any of that witchcraft to escape. It won't work. Besides, my palace is completely surrounded by my men. You'd be brought back here. Only this time, placed in chains rather than ropes. Do you have any idea how long I've waited for this? I've been searching for you for how long now? Months? Maybe a year? Any more time and the city would have been nothing but a fiery ash. I told you I was going to find you. I told you you were going to be brought back here if it was the last thing I do. And now, after so long, you finally belong to me. You should consider yourself grateful, little girl. After all, I am here to deliver justice. Scream, and I'll make you regret it. Understood? Excellent. Would you like some water? God knows how long you've been restrained like this. Open. There we are. I do feel like you should thank me. I mean, you are my prisoner, and I just gave you a nice little treat. So, say it. Say thank you, witch. Good. See, I'm not all bad. Maybe for good, I'll reward you more. So tell me, dear, how did you manage to elude my men for so long? I won't lie to you. I am most curious. What's the matter? Don't want to speak with me anymore? How interesting. I mean, you were quite talkative when we first met, screaming about justice and questioning my authority. And yet, now that we're face to face, you've gone completely silent. You have nothing to say to me. Well, I definitely have something to say to you. I mean, you've been running from me for so long. I do believe I should savor the moment. You know, I remember the exact moment we met, girl, at the town's peasant festival. Honestly, it's not one of my favorite events, though I am required to attend every year, being queen and all. I just expected to sit on my throne and watch the usual festivities, but there you were, the main event, dressed in such a wonderful red gown, dancing all over the stage. Why, you even sat in my lap and rolled that silk scarf of yours all over my neck. Did you know I still have it? I keep it right here by my throne. At first, I thought it would help me track you down, thinking you had placed some type of spell upon it. Please, don't you know lying is a sinful act? You're a witch, so of course I would expect you to place some type of spell upon it. I mean, how else did you just disappear in a cloud of smoke? Stage magic, witchcraft, it's all magic, and it's all forbidden under my rule. You know what else is forbidden? Thievery. Maybe I should have left that gag in if all you're going to do is lie in front of me. I know you stole from me. How else did my ring go missing as soon as you left the stage? I have a duty to my people, you know. A duty to protect them from harm and all evil entities who wish to corrupt them. And you're one of those entities I must get rid of. Now then, what should I do with you? I could have you beheaded. That one's common for thieves. Or I could have you tied and burned at the stake. That one's reserved for witches. Or I could wrap a rope around that pretty little neck of yours and watch you hang. How odd. Usually prisoners begin to beg for their lives at this part. But not you. You really are an interesting girl. I will touch you if I so please. You are my belonging now. Understood? There we go. Now you're starting to beg for your life. How adorable. Here. Why don't I let you in on a little secret, darling? I don't plan on killing you. I don't. Do you want to know why? Because I know you didn't steal my ring. Why, it's right here, attached to a chain around my neck. But none of the guards have noticed. Why? Come on. I saw you dancing there, and I knew I was going to make you mine. All I had to do was tell the guards a white little lie. Give them a reason to bring you to me. I just never planned on you being so slippery to catch. Of course I lied. I'm queen. If I want something, or someone, I get it. I mean, you saw what I was capable of. I had every last guard searching for you, offering pieces of gold for information. Hell, I even burned down an entire cottage thinking you were there. And while you were in the captain's carriage, I had a guard kill for speaking ill of my methods. Insane. Well, yes, I am. Thanks for noticing, witch. Oh, enough of your struggling. You're not going anywhere. I went through a lot of trouble to bring you here, and you will behave for your mistress. Otherwise... What am I going to do with you? Well, I'm so glad you asked. I have a delightful place where I'll keep you, where no one could find you and no one could hear your cries for help. We'll have to leave the palace when it gets dark, though. Can't have anyone else seeing where I'm taking you. I'll probably just tell the guards that I had you killed. They'll be none the wiser, nor will they question me. I'm sure news will then spread around the city. But unbeknownst to everyone, you'll be alive, tied to a chair in my secret little cottage. Oops. Kinda spoiled the surprise, didn't I? Oh well. Oh, enough of your begging. As I said before, you're mine now, little witch. And I'm never going to let you go. To think, from me holding on to this scarf, dreaming of you being mine, to now having you in front of me as my new little trinket. Though I am a kind woman, I do believe in doing what's right. Here, why don't you have your scarf back? Does it taste good? Oh, don't bother answering. Can't really hear you with it in your mouth like that. Now stay put. I have to tell the captain about your execution. Not to worry. Once it gets dark, you'll be all mine. Sit tight, witch.